But it's crazy. I just had a thought while he was doing his set. You notice how he said that? What's her name? Ellen. She left the country, and Rosie O'Donnell too. Both of them lesbians. Y'all might not be able to know this or tell, but I am a lesbian. Not too many people know. But I will share, right? Since the kids they went to bed. Now check this shit out. Does anybody want to leave the country because Trump got elected? And why? Why are we gonna do that? I'm gonna tell you, they mad because of all this shit. I blame two lesbians for why Trump got elected. Here's my theory, and tell me if I'm wrong. Everybody wanted to be politically correct over everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said earlier, I like to say the word retarded. I don't give a fuck if you say nigga, because I'm going to call you a nigga back. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. What's so wrong about using the word nigga? I know, yes, it's offensive to a lot of people that look just like me. And I'm like this, if you say it, be about it, because they will whoop the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with it, but if you got motherfucking hands, say it. And it ain't nothing wrong. It don't bother me, but it bothers others, right? Just like I like calling women bitches. They say, why you calling women bitches? You like when they call you a bitch? I'm like, yes, because I understand the bitch code. Y'all know what the bitch code is? It's where bitches say bitches. It's like, yo, that's my bitch. You already know that, right? When they say, yo, that's my bitch, I fucked with that bitch. You see that bitch right there? I don't fuck with them. So we know the bitch code. You only give the word the power, right? So we've been told. So like I was saying, I blame these two gay bitches for why Trump is elected. You remember, and I'm going to tell you, test my theory now. Y'all remember when they sued that poor white woman that didn't want to bake the cake for them? They took that shit all the way to the motherfucking Supreme Court. You mean to tell me, in the whole state of Tennessee, nobody else had a good tasting cake batter that these two bitches couldn't get? No, fuck that. I'm going to the Supreme Court on your ass, bitch. I need that cake. Me and my bitch got to have that cake. I guess that's a touchy situation. All right. So now, here's the thing. I'm going to get the fuck off the stage so y'all can see the main act. The one that you love and the one that you want. I love this man personally because when I came to him to do my open mic, he took me under his wing. I was going through cancer treatment, and I'm still going through cancer treatment. And one thing I love about Mo Green, he took me under his wing and he inspired me and he motivated me and always gave me an opportunity to work with him.
Don't cry.
The very first day I met Mo Green, he comes up to me and he said, Kels, you're going through a hard time, and I see it. I still had the little plugs on my side, and he was like, but you gotta look at the good shit about it, Kels. He was like, you know what? At least you ain't gotta worry about tear sweat no more. I'm like, I only met this nigga like 5 minutes ago, and he gonna tell me that shit? That's how you know the motherfucker funny. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know a nigga know how to make you feel better when times are low. And we in some times, right? And this is why you have comedy. So please, everybody, let's bring to the stage my mentor, Mo Green.
Yes, what you want. You got your album right there. Clap it up for Kels and all the other comedians. The other comedians did their thing. Are we having a good time this Friday evening? That is good to hear. Even I ain't hear one laugh out of you, just stoic face. looking like a Hebrew Israelite in the front, man. Read the scriptures, brother. In John 4:16, it says. I'm surprised y'all got that joke. Matter of fact, they was yelling at y'all. You walk to New York at a certain street, it's gonna be dudes dressed like Power Rangers in Mortal Kombat that will yell at the white people that's preaching the Bible, man. This is the most diverse, eclectic room I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? We got Black Lives Matter in the back. That's where all the Black Lives Matter is in the back. You know what I'm saying? We got possible ICE agents right there. There's possible ICE agents right there. You understand? And we got the immigrants right there. Those are immigrants that might get deported out of the situation. And that's the Puerto Ricans thinking they too good for the immigrants because they're American born. You know what I'm saying? That's the random Italian. I know you're Italian. Ain't no way you ain't wearing that hat and that shirt. You look like you just offed somebody, just came in. I'm gonna put him on the bottom of the ocean with some cement shoes, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna come enjoy these jokes. And if Mo Green's not funny, he's gonna get shot in his eye, just like the guy in the fucking Godfather, I tell you that much. Yeah. Peter Griffin a little bit, kind of, but because you're definitely not an ICE agent. I'm just fucking. It's all about. You got a beautiful woman. Listen, it's all about. I can't. My girls at home. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Is that another Boricua couple in the back? Yeah. Just her. Why are you hiding behind your woman? So if somebody started shooting you, so you could use the lady as a human shield. She dead. I got me another bitch running. Some people be wanting their girl to die just so you can get some more pussy somewhere else. That's oh my gosh. No, Kel's did that thing, Steve did his thing, you know, kind of dicey, but you know, you gotta take the risk as a comedian, that's what you gotta do. I love you with your feathers, you know, your Diana Ross, you know what I mean? Like that's what she remind me of. She got the little furry shawl. You understand what I'm saying? What's that material? You know? I'm looking at you with the white. I can't see. All I see is white fur. That's all I see. What's a famous Diana Ross song?
That's all you need to see.
What's the? Patti LaBelle. If only you knew what I do. Okay, Patti LaBelle was a singer from the 1980s. Singer, you know Michael McDonald? You're gonna be so many promises. No. It took too long. That joke died. Man, what's going on in life, man? You know what I'm saying? It's going on 12 years of me doing stand-up comedy. 12 years, got my start in Hartford. You understand what I'm saying? Been doing my thing all over. And it took me 12 long years to be in Middletown, Connecticut. You understand? To be right here doing my thing. 12 more years, I'm going to be in Wallingford. You understand what I'm saying? Another 12 more years, I'm going to be in New Haven. And hopefully 12 years after that, I'm going to be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better, you know what I'm saying? Got myself a full-time job, you know what I mean? 40 hours a week. Lost about 50 pounds, you know, trying to preserve my life and everything. Doing much better. Got myself some life insurance. You got your life insurance? You sure? You said, yeah, he ain't said nothing, so he waiting for you to. He won't get that. Gotta get your life insurance, you know what I mean? As far as we know, until Elon Musk invent the computer chips that make us live forever, we ain't gonna live forever. So you gotta get your life insurance to take care of your loved ones, you understand? You don't wanna leave them with bills when you pass away. I don't know if immigrants get life insurance. I don't know if they'll probably get double the life insurance, you understand what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing around. Just messing around. Life insurance is a good thing because even if you lived an uneventful life, no matter how fucked up you was, if you got a good policy, that's the only thing everybody gonna remember. They gonna forget the fact you sold baby food for crack. Because you breaking them off with a policy. They gonna forget the fact that you slept with your best friend's mother. Because you breaking them off with a policy. Me, I'm happy I got myself some life insurance because before I got my policy, the only thing I was going to leave my fam was my PlayStation. But now I don't got that many games. I got a real limited library. Got the game that come with the system. And it's the PS4. It's not even new. It's the PS4. He's like, I step my game up and get the PS5. This bum ass uncle, not only was he a bum, he left us the PlayStation 4. Listen, you don't got HD TV on that. It's Blu-ray. This dude gave us a Blu-ray system. Step your game up. You gotta step your game up in life. You can't stay stagnated. You always gotta elevate. That's why for the first time in 10 years, I got myself some new bed covers. I got myself some new sheets. Men don't care about no new sheets unless they got a woman. The only reason why this man got sheets is because of that woman. The only reason why you got new sheets is because if it's not for this woman, this dude would ride his sheets till the wheels fall off. We don't give a fuck about no new sheets. We do it for the buns. That's why we do it, man. Fuck about no new sheets, man. Doing it because I'm getting pussy off these sheets. That's all I care about. Keep that shit real. He don't got no new sheets because he don't got no woman. This shit got holes in it. His sheets is holier than the beard that makes you look holy. You understand what I'm saying? That's funny. The shit mad expensive right now. The tariffs is high. Where the Doge money at? I thought we always gonna get $5 grand. Where the Doge money at, man? Eggs cost mad money, $10 a gallon. And I love omelets. I like breakfast more than I like betting. So you know what I had to do? I got my sheets from the Dollar General. And if you know anything about those Dollar General sheets, they got a low thread count. They're very, very coarse. It's like you laying inside a bowl of shredded wheat. You need a pedicure to skin your bed comfortably. Because if you got them corn chips feet, you hop in that shredded wheat bed, it cause a lot of friction. You're liable to blaze a fire. That's how I think all the blazes in Los Angeles started earlier this year. Some dude hopped in a shredded wheat bed with some corn chips feet, caused the blaze. Now half of Hollywood is gone. Half of Hollywood is gone. In flames. Ashy ass sheets. She's ashy. You gotta put lotion on your bed. And chill, baby, don't get in the bed. Put this lotion on first. You put this lotion on the bed. Okay, now we can get it in. We ain't trying to cause fires. Last time I ain't do this, the smoke detector was going off, the sprinkler system was off and shit. Fire trucks should cost $5,000, you know what I'm saying? I can't be doing it. Doing better in life, man. I've been dating my lady. Now for 18 months I've been dating my lady for 18 months, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the most faithful I've been in 6 months. This is crazy, you know what I'm saying? So much better in life. I'd rather, keep that on. Keep that on. Yeah. Doing so much better, yeah, man. No, I'm just playing. I can't cheat on my girl. She's Puerto Rican, you know, it comes with stabbings. You know, you're not allowed to. In the book of Corinthians, you can't cheat on a Puerto Rican, you get, you know what I'm saying? My lady's Puerto Rican, she's petite, and she's a professional lawyer. You know what that means? That's my life insurance policy. That's the life insurance. This bitch is loaded, you know what I'm saying? She give me an allowance, you know what I'm saying? She be like $10,000 a month, man, I'm balling. But you know, this is like probably like the second longest relationship I've ever been in. I'm like the 1 week king, you know what I'm saying? I'm just 1 week, a month, I'm out. You understand what I'm saying? But she locked me down, man. And when you stay with somebody for a while, you start to learn about all the little idiosyncrasies, all the little things that might bother you. And I was almost on the verge of breaking up with my woman. Because even though she's very supportive of me, she get money, you know what I'm saying? Got the condo, all that stuff. She's not too skilled with the domestics, man. Her domestic skills is lacking. She don't use no fabric softener in the laundry, you know. She don't use no fat. My clothes be crunchy and stiff. I put it on, I be feeling like a 10 man when I put my suits on for work, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's like, I don't like my clothes smell flowery fresh. What you want to smell? Mechanical musky? This don't make no sense, man. This is ridiculous. And this is gonna make black people mad. She only used one dryer sheet for 2 loads of laundry. One dryer sheet for 2. Black people use 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers, 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers, and she mixed the colors with the whites. I said, this is not the dream that Dr. King had in mind. When it comes to mixing my colors and whites, I'm like Charlie Kirk. I don't mix them, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you're a fan of Charlie Kirk. I am too. I'm sorry. I apologize. All my white beaters was pink. So whenever you pull my clothing drawer out, I feel like my underwear drawer, I look like the biggest supporter of breast cancer awareness. But no, I'm not gonna leave my girl over no laundry. That's stupid, man. That's silly, man. But dude, I was such a man whore for so long. You know what I mean? It's just natural just to feel temptation. You understand? Every single person that has somebody, whether you're male or female, whatever, y'all all get tempted. Even like Jesus got tempted, Gandhi. You ain't above Jesus and Gandhi and Dr. King. Everybody get tempted. So what are some of the things that we can do to stay faithful to our significant others? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? I know you got your little work wife. You feel kind of freaky. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to touch her booty cheeks. No. Transfer the energy when you get horny for your work wife. Transfer it to your lady. Grab her ass cheeks when you get to the crib. You understand what I'm saying? You probably got like a chick that looks like fine as hell. You think about sending something dirty because she's flirting with you. No. Transfer the energy. Send a dick pic to your wife. That's what you do. You got to transfer the energy. That's the secret to being faithful, man. You got to be creative. That's right. I like the applause. I see you in the background. Another body one. See you in the background. You got to be creative. You know what I'm saying? It's all about using your imagination. Your mind is a supercomputer that can create any situation in your head without you doing nothing in real life. Like the other day, I was making love to my lady. But I was thinking about somebody else. Is that cheating? Why y'all say it's cheating? Why is cheating? Well, because like my body in the right place, but my heart in the wrong place. That's what you're saying, Miss Diana Ross? All right. Let me give you a different scenario, And like, God forbid, what if by happenstance I should happen to fall into the clutches of temptation? And I'm making love to another woman. I'm making love to another woman. But I'm thinking about my lady, though. Is that faithful? Who said it's faithful? See, that's a swinger right there, you know what I'm saying? She be at the freaky ass parties just waiting for dicks. Freaky ass chick. It would be the comic that said that. I was hoping it was a regular human. Comics ain't regular humans. We think about this dark shit, try to make it funny for y'all motherfuckers and shit. This shit is not easy, man. It took me 12 years to get from Hartford to Middletown. Like, this shit is what it is, man. Speaking of which, I was thinking about something about cheating and all that. Y'all know the comedian George Lopez, right? Yeah. Y'all know George Lopez? If you don't know, he's like the Michael Jordan of Mexican comedy, you know what I'm saying? He got the nice little suits, the big ass head, nice hair and shit like that. His kidneys was broke, though, you know what I'm saying? He don't got no kid, like he got a kidney donated from his ex-wife, like while they were still together. You understand what I'm saying? And that's one of the most loving things that a person can do for their significant other. Like, would you give him your kidney if he was failing and you had to transfer it over? Would you do it? Yes. I wasn't looking at you. With my eyes crossed. We both got glasses. She couldn't tell. You looking at my eyes. Nah, she like it's crazy because she gave him the kidney, right? And after doing such a loving act, he still cheated on her. After she gave him her precious kidney. And I said, you gotta be a pretty despicable, low, disgusting motherfucker to still get cheated on after you give somebody your kidney. What did this woman do to this man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how y'all women be doing. You do something nice for us, and then you want to throw it all in our face every single time you want something your way, man. She probably was stressing him out every single time she wanted something done. She would throw the kidney in his face, throw the kidney in his face, throw the kidney in his face. She's like, baby, could you cook me breakfast? He's like, hey, I'm still sore from the surgery. If it wasn't for my kidney, you would not be alive. Part of me is inside of you, so it's like we cooking breakfast together. He's like, hey, you got a point. So, he cooks the breakfast. Like, it is what it is. After they finish their wonderful, splendid breakfast, she's like, baby, could you wash the dishes for me? Hey, I'm still tired from all the cooking and sore from the surgery. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have my kidney. Part of me is inside of you, so it's like we're washing dishes together. Finally, he get frustrated because every single time, she wants something her way, she throw the kidney in his face, the kidney in his face, the kidney in his face, and he cheats on that man at his house, in his bed, and she caught him. Baby, lo siento, how could you do this to me? You cheating on me. If it wasn't for your kidney, I wouldn't be alive. Part of you is inside of me, so it's like we cheating together. I made all that bullshit up, right? He really did get a kidney. He really did cheat on that. Some fucked up that shit. Getting older. 46. I'm saying? I was gonna make it this far, but I made it. It's like the older you get, things start getting different. Your bones start popping for no reason. I wake up and I sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Sounds get louder, sounds start to get more irritating. Lights, I'm standing in this light because I want y'all to see my face, but lights seem brighter now, don't they? The older you don't, it seem like everybody got their high beams on at night. And they be tailgating, I be shots like standing like an 80-year-old man driving at night, man. And I'm the type, if you got your high beams on, I'm flicking you. I'm flicking, turn your lights down. I'm flicking you, turn the goddamn lights down, it's too bright. But then their lights get even brighter. They ain't had any high beams on, my eyes just getting old, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to make who watching porn? Like, what we doing? Turn down the... What the... That sounds like God. That sounds like if God was a chipmunk. Nah, but I'm getting irritated, man. Like, the older I get, the more aggravated I get. I'm really starting to hate? CVS. I'm starting to hate fucking CVS. That place is terrible, man. They always out of stock, right? They put everything behind the glass case, don't they? They put toothpaste behind the glass case. They put deodorant behind the glass. They put condoms behind the glass case. I'm thinking to myself, since when did shoplifters become so sexually responsible? If you're late for work, or if you gotta take a leak, or if your lady's in labor, never stop at a CVS, because you're gonna miss all those situations. You understand what I'm saying? The self-checkout never worked. Whenever you try to get something out of glass case, you gotta push that button, boom, nobody never comes. Boom, nobody never comes. You got places to be. You know why? Because it's a long-ass line with only one clerk, and it's always an elderly woman at the front of the line with a Bible-long list of coupons, trying to get a discount on some Friskies, and this chick don't even got no cat. She just want to feed birds and pigeons and squirrels, because old people just get weird and want to feed all the animals on that back porch. And she's trying to get a discount on her food. You know what I'm saying? The Friskies cost too much. She haggling the poor clerk that has no managerial skills, can't void nothing, can't lower no price. But the old lady don't care. She gotta get her way. She gotta get her discount. She's like, pardon? In aisle 5, it says the Friskies are 4 for $5.99. You're trying to charge me $6.99. I need you to mark that down, and I need to make a Western Union to my grandson, Jimmy. I love my Jimmy. He needs the money. We would watch a lot of Charlie Chaplin movies. I used to date him. He didn't believe me, but I had the Polaroids. The Polaroids are the proof. I used to date Charlie Chaplin. He had such a beautiful mustache. He inspired Adolf Hitler. Not the genocide, just the facial hair. That's what you're dealing with when you stop at a CVS, man. You're gonna get fired from your job. You're gonna die from a bladder infection. Your lady gonna have a baby on the front seat, all because you decided to stop at a motherfucking CVS. Man, I'm glad I got my lady, man. I'm glad I got my lady. Tired of the BS, tired of running around all the nonsense, because like my ex, she broke up with me for the stupidest reason, man. My ex-girlfriend broke up with me because I wouldn't wear a condom. I waited 90 days to find out she wouldn't have sex with me because I want to use a condom. I told her I can't use condoms because I fuck with my pH balance. By pH, I mean penis hardening. Because I'm 46 years old. Condom is like kryptonite. Whenever I put one on, I feel like a Vietnam veteran with both of his arms blown off from a dirty bomb. I can't salute. My sex soundtrack is boom, boom, boom. She gave me the dishonorable discharge. So it's a good thing we broke up. That's a nasty motherfucker, man. She was so dirty, whenever she got out of the bathtub, it looked like Saturn. You get it, you know what I'm saying? Science major, because got the ring around the tub, you know what I mean? She gets some fabuloso or something. Nah, that's not the reason. That's not the reason why we broke up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The reason why we broke up, she's a younger lady, I'm an older man. At the time, I was 43, and she was 29, you understand? And I just don't got the same drive that I had when I was like a young strapping stud like yourself, like a young man like yourself. When I was your age, I had the sex drive of a push-start engine of a 2026 Porsche, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, beating out the cops, breaking the speed limit, risking life or limb, running red lights. That's sex on the period joke. Y'all nasty for laughing at that. Y'all nasty for laughing at that. Now, 46 years old, my sex drive is like the crank start engine on a 1920s Model T box Ford car, 0 to 60. Never! Foreplay for me now is like this. Turn on the radio. I gotta start this old ass shit up again. This is some bullshit, man. Gotta get the honey pack, you understand what I'm saying? He's in the army now, yeah, the army. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy from Company B. That's the soundtrack to my dick. But I'm 46, man. And you know what? I'm happy I made it. I'm happy I made it. I'm happy I made it. Because a lot of times, black people don't be living that long. Especially black males. You see, it's only like 3 of us in here, man. Because between diabetes, police brutality, child support, and the COVID vaccine, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, your priorities start to change. When I was young, I used to want to get some sex. Now that I'm older, I just want to get some sleep. I don't need pussy, I need pillows. I don't need the booty, I need the blankets. I don't need titties, I need Tempur-Pedic. Your sex goals change when you get older too. When you're young, it's all about the orgasm. When you're a man over 40, peeing after the orgasm feels better than the orgasm. Because nowadays, you know what I'm saying, I had sex with my lady like once a month, you know what I'm saying? I had to break it down. I'm like, ooh, baby, that was good. It'd be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the crusts cut off. But when I pee after that shit, I'm like, I'm like, baby, Could you do that thing that made me pee after I came? It feels so wonderful. I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. Newport Box 100.
Oh my God.
Get strange injuries too. Don't get older, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you get strange injuries when you get older. The weirdest of injuries. Like 2 weeks ago, I tore my ACL playing basketball in my dreams, man. I hit the game-winning shot, Curry. I gotta put ice in my bubble baths, man. Using Bengay like it's lotion. Going on my day smelling hospitally fresh. Hospital fresh. Middlesex fresh. Harvard Hospital fresh. Walgreens fresh. Walking Clinic is not that fresh. It's pretty nasty. But I realized, you know what I realized? I realized I was getting old when I realized I really do enjoy the taste of pastrami Reuben. And for those that don't know, that's an old school sandwich with old school ingredients. It comes with Swiss cheese, Thousand Island, sauerkraut, that's Congolese cuisine. I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with a tapioca pudding and a yoo-hoo while watching the Golden Girls. I think Blanche is beautiful, and if they could bring her back to life, I would make her my boo-boo. Because Blanche got that boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Help me out now. Travel around the road. Suck. Your heart is true. You're a and clap it for church. Clap it up for everybody but her. Clap it up for everybody but her. I was shaking her head. She's like, I am not singing that phone. That is too old school. I'm not throwing that boo-boo. Blanche was beautiful. She was sexy. Watching her gave me my first erection when I was 6. Just make me horny. She's only 51 years old, man. That's crazy. You see when they compare her like J-Lo next to Blanche? Because Blanche was 51 and J-Lo was 51 and J-Lo looked way better than her. You know why? Baby blood. That's what Illuminati. She keep me young, you know what I'm saying? I'm beautiful forever. Thank you, Satan. No, I'm joking. That's freestyle off the top. I'm joking. There's some Christians in here. Don't be talking about my Jesus. Don't be doing that. Blanche is beautiful. She's the reason why I love older women. If I wasn't single, man, it'd be me and you. All of y'all in the back, man. I'm not talking 10 years older. I'm talking AARP. Because older ladies don't play no games and iron your suits. Read your bedtime story. Give you some of them soft, warm, oatmeal, raisin cookies. You ain't never had cookies until you had grandma's soft, warm, oatmeal, raisin cookies with the chunky walnuts. Pause. I want to be the lady so old, if I get her pregnant by accident, she will give birth to a college graduate. That baby go from maternity to fraternity immediately. Zuma Kun baby. Zuma Kun baby. Now it's like my lady's 46, I'm 46, she can still have children. It's not a good idea, you know what I'm saying? You can't mix old eggs with old sperm. You're gonna get an old ass baby. Baby gonna come out sounding like Morgan Freeman. And I was in the room for 9 long months and somebody tapped on his stomach, pulled me out with his forceps and introduced me to the cruel, cold world. They gonna come out something like Joe Biden. That's what I fear, like when I got getting older. I don't mind looking old, I just don't want the old voice. Hello everybody, how's everything? I don't want that. Old ladies be having fucked up. I be having that shit too. I used to meet a lot of these older ladies when I was in my dating days on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Because at my age, most women I meet online, I match with, they brag about being 35, but I know for a fact that they're 50. Because no woman brags about being 35 unless they're 50. And this is my thing, ladies. When you get older, y'all like to lie about your age and try to say that you're younger. That's stupid. It makes more sense to lie up and say you're even older. You know what I'm saying? That's the cheapest plastic surgery ever. Because I know you're not 40, but when you're 40, tell people you're 55. They're going to be like, oh my God, look at your skin. It's so beautiful. You must be mixed. You from Egypt, black don't crack. Use cocoa butter. Nah, she white. Use oil of Olay. You get way more likes in your pictures, your Facebook pictures. The heart likes, stalked on a regular basis, random money from strangers. But if you 40, you try to say you 25, they're gonna be like, bitch, I know you bullshit. I can tell by the wrinkles on your hands. I see y'all covering your hands up now. It's funny. The turkey neck is a dead giveaway. Because this one chick I met on Tinder, you know what I'm saying? She had a turkey neck, but she tried to lie about her age. I told her a couple of jokes. I made her laugh. She was like, oh. I was like, did this bitch just gobble? Thanksgiving like in a few weeks. What, I gotta bring cranberry sauce to the first date? Gravy cologne? She wanted to stuff her bird. That's what she wants. She want me to give her some stuffing. Ladies, if you're getting older, the cheapest plastic surgery is to say even older. If you're 50, say you're 75. If you're 75, say you're 95. And if you're 95, just say you're dead, man. Like, damn, baby, you look good. How old are you? I'm dead. Like, you're the most beautiful corpse I've ever seen in my life. Met her at the graveyard. I was really digging her. She was my cemetery Cinderella, man. Her glass slipper was filthy. You know what I'm saying? She had to get it waxed and polished. Now, before I got this full-time job, you know, I was chasing the comedy real hard and just doing like different odd jobs, just trying to make ends meet so I could do the shows like, you know, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, stuff like that. And I love doing Instacart. You know, it gave me a sense of independence, making money whenever I felt like it. But the one thing I hate the most about grocery shopping is the deli. The damn deli. Because there's always old people at the deli holding up life. It's like their club, literally, they're telling their life story between every single slice of meat and cheese. This shit is ridiculous. I need to get my stuff so I can get the fuck out and make money, man. I'm about to get pulled on the street. You know who's at the front of the line holding that shit up for everybody? That same lady that was at CVS, like, pardon. I need a quarter pound of Gouda cheese and a quarter pound of Black Forest ham. I'm gonna make sandwiches, and I need the avocado mayonnaise because it's better for my intestines. Your intestines start to go when you get old, you know. And I remember I had to get a Western Union to my grandson, Jimmy. I love my Jimmy. He needs the money. We would watch a lot of Charlie Chaplin movies. I told him that was my book. He didn't believe me. I had the Polaroids were the proof. I really did date Charlie Chaplin. His mustache was beautiful. He inspired it off Hitler, not the genocide. Just the facial hair. That's what you did. That's why I had to get a real job, man. Kept getting labeled by an old ass lady. Shit was ridiculous, man. Oh, I ain't do this joke in a minute, man. This gonna be fun. Alright, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all some history. I'm glad you back. That's what's up. That's what I'm doing right there, man. Clap it up for a stomach hurt. Clap it up for your stomach. If I can get you to die and I really kill it, that's crazy, man. You just die from that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all some history. There's some younger folks in here, you know what I'm saying? But it's a diverse range, but y'all remember y'all know RuPaul? RuPaul, cover girl. Yeah, you know, just you probably was voguing back in the days with your booty shorts and glow sticks. Do your thing on the, I don't know how I know that song, you know what I'm saying? I'm going back to my roots where the love can, I don't know how I know these songs. Come on, man, you know the 90s had all them songs. So baby, if you know what I'm saying? What is love? Baby, you know, like, that was the 90s. Like, I know what I want and I want, you know what I'm saying? That was the 90s. Yeah, I used to sleep with the radio on. You know? Anyway, RuPaul was not the only tall, famous gay guy during the 90s. It was another one for those that were around, and I guarantee almost all of y'all missed this individual, because RuPaul wasn't the only tall, famous gay guy. And I know some of y'all is thinking Dennis Rodman. Yeah. He was out of the closet though. He wore a wedding dress on Sports Illustrated. He doesn't count.
Exactly. No, they don't.
It was another one. You missed it. You gonna get mad when I say who it is. You know Montel Jordan?
Yeah.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I'm feeling alright. But that's not what made him gay. That's not what made him gay. I have been singing for 40 years of my life. And one thing that I've learned is that in order to get some of the notes out, you gotta be a little bit fruity and extra with your expressions. Like there was a band in the 80s called Ready for the World. And they had that one song, let me love you down, you know what I'm saying? Down, you know what I'm saying? Down, I couldn't get the note out, down, unless my wrist wasn't back, down, and my toes wasn't pointed out. Yeah, another song too. Oh, Sheila, let me love you till people was like, love you till Peter Griffin, love you till Ice Ages, love you till the people that got to the poor, love you till Puerto Ricans are getting better, everybody, love you till obviously Italian, love you till pro-black in the back, love you till Giuseppe and his son and all these random motherfuckers. I could not get the note unless I till them, you know what I'm saying? Till them, I could not get the note unless I till the morning comes. That's not the part that I realized he was gay. The part I realized he was gay was the part where he was rapping. Because he was like, once upon a time in 94, mom tell me no money and life sure was slow. And all they said was 6'8" he thug. And people thought, I said, this dude got a husband, because ain't no way in hell you wag your finger while you spin your balls like that. I'll be thinking to myself, what if that's a joke that take me to the next level? What if that's the joke that make me famous, right? What if that's a joke that put me in the game? I'm at the Barclays, killing that shit. And Montel Jordan standing front and center, staring at me, mad as a motherfucker. And then he confront me backstage. This dude is 6'8". He would whoop my ass. He was talking all that shit, nigga. I'm looking over you like I'm looking over that balcony, bitch. You know how embarrassing it would be to get beat up by a dude that probably got a pink microphone and some bedazzled boots? And after he finished fucking me up, this is how we do it. Got him. Tra la 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 la. Oh. That shit would be embarrassing. I love doing shows in different places, you know what I'm saying? But even though I'm a bigger guy, you know, I don't like confrontation, you know. I'm always concerned about the thugs that are gonna be there. And I heard there was a lot of thugs in Middletown, Connecticut. There's quite a few thugs right here in Giuseppe's. Especially this table right here. Those are the biggest thugs of all. The biggest thugs of all, they're right in front of you, they're right there, the biggest thugs. They're so big. No diggity. Y'all thugs are weird though. Y'all thugs are straight. Y'all the type of thugs that are like steal my identity, but then improve my credit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with good credit, but you can't go from 500 credit to 800 in one day. It's gonna raise some red flags, and my black ass gonna be thrown in prison, and prison is not a good look for me. Because in the streets, I know y'all thought this, I kind of look like George Foreman. Fuck you for laughing, man. But in prison, I look like Amber Rose. Kanye West's ex-girlfriend. She got bald head, big booty, light skin, just like me. In prison, we're practically identical twins. And you don't want to be Emma Rose's twin in prison, Elliot. You will become the main course. That's like being beef patties around Jamaicans. That's like being spaghetti around Italians. That's like being cats around Asians. See, y'all laughing and some of y'all moaning and groaning and judging me, but we know for a fact the meat texture on the Chinese food is different. It's too soft. You thought that was General Tso's chicken? That's General Tso's kitten, man. And when you eat it too fast, you rub it go. And I know that's kind of racist, but I am not seeing any Asians in the room, and it's okay to talk shit about folks if they're not in the room. I learned that from white people. And if you are Asian, pretend like you're Mexican so the joke works. I saw you raise your hand. So what about me? I'm an Asian, right? Filipino. You're not Filipino, right? You're too dark, man. Laotian? Oh, a little bit of Laotian? You a little bit of Laotian? That's all I'm gonna say, a little bit of Laotian. It's kind of racist, right? But I feel like racism is therapeutic, man. The world started to suck more once like racism became taboo. Racism is necessary, man. We need racism. It's an American pastime like apple pie and baseball. I'm not talking about disenfranchising anybody. I'm not talking about harming anyone, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody is a jerk to you at work or they cut you off in traffic, you may want to say, and they're not of your ilk, you probably want to say a few choice words, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, it's like poop. It builds up in your body. It builds up in your body. It builds up in your body. You gotta let it out. You know what I'm saying? Take the shit at home. You say the N-word at home. Now that I gave this man permission to say the N-word when a black person pisses him off, he gonna say that shit so much, it's gonna sound like the music at the beginning of Pulp Fiction. It's like, and I will rain down with fire, anger, and fury, and you will know my name is Lord when I bring my vengeance upon thee. Don't leave me. Oh, we're getting drinks. Racism.
I know.
Oh, I can go so many directions, man. You say good, keep going? Don't? You want to just leave? I fucking show. Should I do my stud lesbian joke? Oh, yes. That's the law, so I gotta do it, man. All right. Fuck it. All right, you know what I'm saying? Before I had my lady, that's why it's hard to do these jokes because I'm not single no more, but like, before I had my lady, you know, I was going through a dry spell. When you go through a dry spell, you get a little bit desperate. And I didn't want to buy no punani. Somehow, some way, I wound up having sex with a butch lesbian. You don't think that's possible? You don't think because sometimes they dress like men, they don't get an itching for the dicking? Some of them chicks be having babies, man.
Yeah.
And they can't all afford artificial insemination. Some of them chicks be taking dick. It was a Facebook meme. It was like this pregnant stud, you know what I'm saying? Her belly was like mad big, and she was like, you know what I'm saying, chilling on a basketball court with a big belly, whatever, the pregnant belly. And it was like, the caption said, "Gag, Lex, what happened?" She was like, "I was drinking with my niggas. Fucked around and got your boy pregnant." Can't sleep with us studs, because you know what I'm saying, every now and again, you know, the human natural inclination is to want to reproduce. You can only reproduce with the opposite. It's a natural inclination. Not saying you want to be with nobody, you know what I mean? But then, so that means they don't use the vagina as much. It's a lot more tighter, you know what I'm saying, when you get in there. But a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, they don't really be shaving, you know what I'm saying? In between their legs, look like his beard. That should be crazy. And if you ever wanted to like travel through the forest, but you were scared of the wildlife, fucking that hairy pussy is like a simulation. It's like, I'm chopping through the forest. You know, that's my dick. I'm chopping through the forest. Oh shit, that's the wrong hole. It's a stink hole, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to have sex with a stud, right? And right before we had love, she put a strap on. And she said, bend over, motherfucker, I wanna go first. And I was mad offended, because that shit was white. And it was bigger than mine. How dare this woman bring this 4-inch abomination thing back? That's the thing, like, I don't understand, not all lesbians, but like some lesbians, right? Because y'all claim y'all don't like men, right? But y'all use toys and apparatus on yourself and others for pleasures that resemble penises. If I was a lesbian, I would not want my toy to look nothing like the male genitalia. Fuck that! I would want my toy to look like a tongue, a fist, Wanda Sykes afro, anything that's not related to the male parts. That's why gay guys got it figured out. That's why we got it figured out. I said we, because I was still in character from the Montel Jordan joke, you know what I'm saying? I'm a method actor, you know what I mean? Now, gay guys got it figured out, because you'll never see, like, 2 gay dudes use a fake vagina before they have sex. That shit would look ridiculous. Could you imagine 2 gay dudes about to do Netflix and dicks, and right before they have love, be like, chill, player, you don't even need no condom. I got these pussy pull-ups. That shit would look fucking ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? It'd be all bulky like a pamper. This motherfucker like Tommy from Rugrats. All I'm saying is, if you claim you're a lesbian, but you use toys and apparatus that resemble penis for pleasure on yourself and others, that's like claiming you're a vegan, but you eat celery that tastes like sausages. It's vegetables, but deep down, we know what you crave. That's for Kells right there, that's for Kells. Any parents in the building? Any parents in the building? Man, I ain't proud at all. I'm gonna put his hand up like this. He put his hand up like he owed child support, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, child support. How you gonna owe child support and be an ICE agent? You gotta get your shit together, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get him locked up, lock yourself up, pay your child support. Pay your chiss up, pay your chiss up. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know, they're like, my mother always began to be like, Mo, when you gonna make me some kids? Mo, when you gonna make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 10 p.m. Can't afford rent and hotels. My mother's a hater. This is preposterous, man. And it's the thing, like, my mother recently got saved. She recently found Christ. So she's no longer fornicating. She's no longer having sex in the house. So she's not allowed to have sex in the house. Nobody's allowed to have sex in the house. And this is some bullshit because my mother don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. I'm saying my mother be sipping wine while watching T.D. Jakes, Tony Evans, and Joe Osteen. And I'm like, Dad, Mom, why is you sipping wine? Why are you watching church? Like, what you talk about? This is the blood of Christ. This is a record from the Bible. This is in Ecclesiastes. This is the Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you're drinking Pinot Grigio. It's the wrong color. And bad enough, it's not even a bottle Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio. You understand what I'm saying? That Francia with the plastic bag on the inside, the spigot on the outside. She gonna run out of wine, fill up her glass about, only God can judge. God is my only judge. That's the wine sound. That's also the sound you should be making when you please your lady. If you ain't making that sound, you ain't doing it right, man. It can't sound like scratch paper when you're going down. You gotta go. That's the sound. That's a bubbling spring. I'm stupid. My mother's ministry is preventing me from getting hoes. Mother's ministry is cock blocking. She could be at the pearly gates right now, and the Lord would be like, Mrs. Scott, what did you do to deserve to get to the kingdom of heaven? I blocked myself from having over 1,000 thoughts. Now let me do the pearly gates, boo-boo, and I better get the big cloud on the west wing, extra puffy, extra fluffy, with the Netflix included. They got streaming services in heaven. It's in the cloud. But now, you know what though? The real reason why I have no kids, man, is every time, I have sex with a woman, the next day I cook her like a nice little breakfast, and then when she's not paying attention, I put a Plan B pill in her coffee. You understand what I'm saying? With Bill Cosby like accuracy. Steph Curry like form. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. And then my homeboy was like, yo, you stupid as fuck. Why don't you just use a condom? I said, because she gonna notice the rubber floating in the cup, you dumb motherfucker. You know for a fact coffee does not dissolve condoms. I tried it with my ex. Almost choked that motherfucker to death. She was choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan on a Trojan. Y'all gonna be singing that later. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Now y'all these kinds, y'all all road dogging. Yeah, there's a lot of brave people in this world, you know what I'm saying? First responders, soldiers, drug dealers that made it out the games, very, very brave. But I feel like the bravest person on earth is like tiny, elderly white women at grocery stores. The tinier, the more brave. This woman could be the mother of the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. If she see my black ass walking down the aisle, she's gonna ask me for help. Like, pardon, colored boy, could you help me get the pumpernickel off the top shelf? Because I have a 1/4 pound of Gouda cheese and a 1/4 pound of Black Forest ham. I'm gonna make sandwiches, and I gotta get the avocado mayonnaise because it's better for my aging intestines. I have to get a Western Union for my grandson Jimmy. I love Jimmy. He needs the money. We were watching Charlie Chaplin movies. I told him I used to date. He didn't believe me. But I had the Polaroids. The Polaroids are the proof. His dad was the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. Fortunately, he's dead. Charlie Chaplin had such a beautiful mustache. He inspired Adolf Hitler. After genocide. Just a facial. Thank you. Couple more. Now, I do need to have some children, I don't want to have an elderly baby with my girlfriend because we both got old sperm and eggs. But I told my girl, and she understands this, once I get rich, I'm going to have a surrogate, something like that. But if I have a kid, I got to go to the motherland. I got to go to Africa and have myself a child with a beautiful African sister. For one, I'm too light. I'm trying to make my genes more darker. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the roots, man. But you want to know the main reason why I got to have a child with a beautiful African sister? Such as yourself, that complexion. Because the infomercials in the 80s and the 90s and Sally Struthers told me it only costs 25 cents a day to raise a black African baby, man. That's only $7.50 per month. I can afford that. I pay more for Disney Plus. I don't even watch that shit. Just like how I'm not gonna watch that baby. Because my dad never watched me. I'm following in my father's footsteps, which happen to be not so big because he's only 5'6". He has very little shoes. I'll let y'all go with this. At the end of the show, I got everybody Nemo green t-shirts, and I have a new line. It is what it is. If anybody's interested, come see me in the back. I was bitter for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Especially around 2022, 2023. Watching a lot of Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate. I was just real angry towards women, and I had this crazy dating philosophy. You either adore me or ignore me. Nothing in between, you know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing I can say, fellas, if you're interested in a woman, if she's not all into you the very first day, it's probably not gonna work. That's the philosophy I have. I'm not that successful. I'm not that handsome. So I probably was going to be single for the rest of my life. Thank God I found my lady. You still got to shoot your shot, though. You still got to take a chance. You'll never know. That's exactly what I did when I wasn't with my lady. After a comedy show, I saw a beautiful chocolate sister like yourself, conservatively dressed, sipping on a martini at the bar. And I approached her gingerly and I asked her. I said, "Ma'am, I think you're gorgeous and I would love to take you out sometime." She was like, well, that's all well and good, but you know, I just gave my life to Christ and I only be dealing with a preacher or a pastor. I said, "You only be dealing with a preacher?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "You only be dealing with a pastor?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you know what? You came to the right place. I was looking at you. You was looking real beautiful, like a sexy chocolate Kim Kardashian. I'm going to take you to breakfast. I'm going to take you to lunch. I'm going to take you to dinner. I'm going to buy you those red shoes, that spaghetti strap dress, that Chanel perfume. The only stipulation, we got to go to the hotel and have some consolation. But not yet married, so it's really fornication. And if you have a baby, if you get pregnant, I'm going to catch the Holy Ghost. And then I say ghost, I mean ghost literally. Because I'm not going to be in that child's life. My daddy wasn't there for me, so I'm not going to be there for that kid. I'm following in my father's footsteps. Yeah. That's my time. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. This is our first comedy show we did. Many more to come. I appreciate y'all love. Have yourself a good night. Bring back Kells. Close us out. Peace.
Oh man, please give it up for Mo Green. That's my mentor. That's my nigga. I ain't think he was gonna tell about our little secret and shit what we was doing. I was the one with the dildo. You told all our shit. I thought it was our little secret. You know this how me and Mo shape alike. One of us got a vagina, the other one got a dildo. Which one is it? But look, Mo, when I